What's going on, guys? I am Toxic Jordan. Welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be taking down NATURON SHENRON here. I'm jumping in completely blind, so I have no idea what this fight is going to look like or anything. And, you know, the information for this fight wasn't super helpful either. It just says, defeat the sly NATURON SHENRON. He's a tough enemy who can restrict the actions of your allies. Make sure to use make use of different super attack effects according to the opponent's form. So I don't really know what that means, whether we're going to have the ability to stun him on certain phases or seal him or things like that, or attack lower him or whatnot. So I'm just coming in with an Earthbred Fighters team, hoping that, you know, just pure strength will carry us through this one. You know, but if we learn anything during the fight, then maybe we can edit the team accordingly. So we will go ahead and see here. I also didn't double check the missions. That might have been a bit of a blunder on my part. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure if there's any additional missions aside from just clearing it, right? Okay, so it looks like he does get some character locking. I guess that was to be expected. That's fine, because we'd want Yamcha in the first slot anyway. Or at least on rotation, right? Okay, and then in order to make sure Yajirobe can super attack, we do need to leave those int orbs on the side. Perfect. Okay, so we have a lot of type disadvantage here. I don't imagine we're going to do much damage at all. Yeah, that's about what I expected. Okay, Yamcha dodge. Perfect. Perfect. That's about how my luck has been going today. Just pretty ass. In general, nothing's been really going my way in these events, so that's fun. Looks like we're already gonna take our first KO here. It's worth noting Yajirobe does survive KO attacks, so if he does, yeah, well, it didn't matter. Okay, and then he gives us a little bit of a heal there. We get locked again, so now we're gonna need Goku to tank in that first slot. Unfortunately, our Goku got locked there. We could have had some extra defense if we had, you know, the friend Goku there. So that kind of sucks. We'll see if we can hang in there. We do get the guard active, so that's lucky. Otherwise, we probably would have been done in one hit there, right? Okay, so we have him sealed is a good thing. So he can't, you know, dish one of those unfortunate super attacks out against us now. I didn't think to check, can he be stunned or anything? No, so it looks like he can't be stunned, but he can be sealed. And then I guess I'm assuming he can be attack and defense lowered as well. I didn't see the little icons pop up, but when you're in the super attack animation phase, the icons keep resetting. It's hard to check them unless you're just in the key selection phase of the turn, right? Alright, go off, King. We love to see TN just doing 4 million super attacks. Lovely stuff. Okay, and we get more luck with the guarding. That's lovely. I kind of want to just rotate Yamcha off at this point. Does he link considerably well? It's just shocking speed. I don't really care about that link. Yeah, let's go ahead and leave it like this then. Get a nice bit of healing there. Who's got more defense between the two of them? Yamcha does, actually. So I think it's probably wiser to do this and then try and get all these int orbs on the side for Yamcha. We'll get the most amount of healing this turn. I'm still gonna keep Yamcha's active skill because I assume there's gonna be a second phase to the NATURON SHENRON where he'll transform into the Super NATURON. So we'll go ahead and save our Yamcha active skill for that phase. That's the idea here, especially because I assume it's gonna be a different typing, so we won't have type disadvantage, which is gonna help quite a bit. If this stage is properly type covered, then the next phase should actually be tech, right? Okay. Got really lucky there. What is it with our units just not dodging super attacks that are, like, our dodging units, just not dodging super attacks? Does this guy maybe cancel dodge? I mentioned this in the last video, but I don't actually have internet access on my recording setup, so I don't have the ability to have the wikis up on the side to be able to give me additional information about these fights. So I'm just going in completely blind here. And any extra enemy effects and stuff, I just will have to find out the hard way. Okay, Yamcha hitting like a sponge. Love it. Still not dodging. I'm starting to believe that this guy cancels dodging. We haven't dodged like a single attack yet. Oh, perfect. And he locked Yajirobe in the first slot. That's absolutely not what we want, right? Because obviously Yajirobe's getting the biggest buff if he is in the third and final slot. So that absolutely sucks to see happen. But like I said, this is kind of expected. My RNG luck has just been horrible today. Okay, at least we have him sealed again. And again, Yajirobe didn't dodge, so... Yeah, I'm starting to think that this guy does cancel dodge. Which is super unfortunate for this team, right? Because this team just fully depends on being able to dodge. Otherwise, you know, we're probably not going to live. So I don't imagine that we're going to survive through this next phase, especially because of how low our HP already is. So we'll see, we'll see. Alright, we get the Piccolo Jr. Giant Form transformation. That's fun. I actually don't think I've ever gotten this before. This is probably the first time. So that's exciting. We'll see if we're able to actually do any damage here with them. That will be very, very neat stuff. Okay. Grab all these orbs, and then I guess we grab these. It's kind of nice that he has a lot of ki already, right? He's only... Ooh. Slot 1 super. We'll keep that in mind. Oh my goodness, this guy looks like he hits very hard. That was an unfortunate thing to happen, though, to lower our attack like that right before we got to do any... Are you kidding me? He didn't do any damage. It's kind of hard to judge because this is a giant form. So I can't really tell if this is what other units are going to be looking like when they do damage, but this is pitiful. The one good thing about a giant form transformation is that if NATURON SHENRON is limited to one super attack per turn, technically we're still going to be on turn 5 when we defuse out of the giant transformation, so he won't be able to super attack us for that first turn. So that is going to be very, very helpful for us to get kind of a free turn of damage in. Even though we're not doing like absolutely any damage to him with this transformation, right? But also, as I mentioned, it is kind of unfortunate that we got hit with that attack lowering super attack right away. Okay, so it looks like you can't really do any effects on this guy. I think maybe you can attack lower him, it looked like. But he can't be stunned or sealed, and he can't be defense lowered. Which is actually kind of concerning with how well he's tanking. Oh man, we get the 3-turn transformation. Okay, I mean, I guess I'll take it, right? So it looks like we get kind of like 1 free bar of health put down on this guy, which isn't the worst thing, right? It's free damage is free damage, but the main thing is being able to have the free turn of no supers is going to be really, really important. Yeah, I'm really, really hoping that we hit a little bit harder when we defuse here and start doing our normal attacks again. Okay, and he character locks. Lovely stuff. Oh, we're actually able to do our... what are the activation conditions for this active skill? Let's see real quick. 50% or less starting from the 4th turn. Yeah, it's possible that we're gonna, like, heal up a bunch by then. Oh, he didn't lock us. He sealed us. Oh, no. Well, that's annoying. So, yeah, I'm actually gonna go ahead and use this active skill right now. I think it's smart. Yeah, let's go ahead and do it. Make sure the animations are on. Oh yeah, the skip is off.
Just you wait. I still have my final resort.
Okay, so the downside of using that now is that the attack disabling we've now used, right? And we know that he's not going to super attack on this turn, so that is a little bit unfortunate, but not the biggest deal. Not the biggest deal. I would have rather used it now, just because there's a strong chance that by the time he's back around onto rotation, we just won't ever be below 50% HP again, and then, you know, that's free damage that we wouldn't have been able to dish out. So, yeah, I think it was probably smartest to use that there. We did dodge one attack, so now we know we at least can dodge attacks, right? That's an important thing to note. And then we should have Yamcha coming up next turn, I believe. I kind of lost track of our rotations when we were in that giant form transformation, so... But yeah, hopefully we've got Yamcha coming sooner than later, because if his HP gets too low, then we're not going to be able to, you know, we're not going to be able to use his active skill. Alright, we're seeing some good numbers from Piccolo Jr. here. What a turn for him. Wow, we got the giant transformation, the active skill, and then just a busted turn full of attacks. Love to see this. And then, yeah, I was going to say, we should be double-digit tanking here perfectly fine. Okay. Yamcha is sealed. Interesting. Okay, so now we'll go ahead and launch Yamcha's active skill. At least we got a critical hit there. That would have been so bad if we didn't. Okay, so Yamcha is sealed. Does he have the guaranteed crit thing? Attacks guaranteed to hit, I see. Okay, well, that doesn't make much of a difference. I was gonna say, if he had one of the active skills that gives you, like, the guaranteed crits for the turn, then that would have been, like, a huge L for us, obviously. Because he is sealed, right? So because he's sealed, I don't even need to worry about getting a super attack with him. We'll just grab the same type orbs for the healing, and then we'll grab all these with Yajirobe. Should be good to go here. Oh, and we even get the extra key from Yajirobe's support passive, so it didn't even matter. Nice, we get the guard active again. Okay, so this guy is tanking us, like, amazingly well. We can attack lower him, which is nice. So the 23rd World Tournament Gokus are going to be very, very helpful for that, helping us tank a little bit better. Nice, Yajirobe's at least able to tank... Oh, no, please dodge, please dodge. Oh, Yajirobe. Oh, buddy. Dang it. Well, at least Yajirobe survives KO attacks. You did see we went down to 1 HP there, so we would have died, but it was good that we had the, you know, the Yajirobe's ability there. Helped us out for sure. So that is nice. And then actually the attack that he dodged after was important because he only, you know, he only tanks... survives the KO attack once, so if we had gotten hit at all after that, even if we double-digit tanked it, we only had 1 HP left, so we still would have died. Okay, so now we're able to use the 23rd World Tournament Goku's standby skills, so let's go ahead and double-check how this works really quick. So when HP is 59% or less from the 6th turn, standby for 4 turns, and then when we throw him in the standby mode, he is unable to super except for when the finish skill is activated, okay? And then, yeah, is this a revive? Yes. So, okay, so it's a revive finish. Got it. And he gets a scouter up, and then he's getting some support buffs as well. Okay, very nice stuff. Unfortunately, this is the friend unit, and he's not like Link level 10 or anything. Is he rainbowed, though? He is rainbowed, so he's probably still the better option. Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and activate the standby mode here. Alright, awesome. So we've got the revive up. So if anybody does get KO'd on this turn, we'll be fine. I think what we're going to go ahead and do is this. Because obviously, you know, this guy isn't going to tank at all. He's definitely going to get KO'd once he gets hit. So obviously, you know, we want to try and take advantage of being able to do some damage first. And we're going to get a good amount of healing here as well. So hopefully we should be able to tank decently through that first phase so that we can at least do some damage here with the first couple attacks before we get KO'd. Okay, so we've got 150k there. Yeah, there we go, there we go. And then we can see, because we've got the scouter up, that we're not getting supered in the first slot there. So nice, now we're going to get some additional damage done. Obviously, we're not going to do too much with this guy because we've got type disadvantage, but we'll be able to see how much the 23rd World Tournament Goku's able to do. Because not only is he going to do the super attack on the turn, he's also going to get the finish skill, right? Oh, right, he doesn't super. He only supers on the finish skill. Duh. Okay, there's the KO and the revive.
I told you.
Nice. The headbutt. You love to see it. Actually, I will note something. That actually hit pretty hard. We did 2 million damage there. That was almost a full bar of health. Close to, right? It was maybe like 3/4 of a bar, which, considering how small the, you know, attack numbers have been from everyone, that's really impressive to see. That was pretty good. I will definitely take that. Okay, so here we are above 50% HP, so this is a perfect example of why it was a good idea for us to use that active skill with the Piccolo Jr. Giant Form last time, because we wouldn't have been able to do it here, right? Let me see really quick. Oh, since we used the finish, we lose the Scouter. That's... Okay. So we don't have a Scouter up. He did just super attack us, though, so I'm assuming we're not going to have to worry about a super attack like at the beginning here. Probably not until the end of the turn, right? Yeah, let's go ahead and run the rotation like this, then. Okay, nice. We got a hefty amount of healing there. We've got some pretty beefy defensive numbers going on at the moment, so that's nice to see. We'll grab these with Yamcha. Oh, and we're actually able to pop the Dokkan attack here, so we're going to be able to dish out quite a bit more damage, too, which is nice. And then I want to make sure for same-type orbs. Yeah, we'll grab the STR orbs here. We're going to want the physical and tech ones for next turn. Okay, guard's active again. We keep getting really lucky with that guard. Because again, it's only a high chance, so if it doesn't proc, then we could be in trouble defensively with him. Obviously, not so much now that they've both been able to build up a little bit, both of the World Tournament Gokus. But it is still nice to see that guard activate, for sure. Okay, let's see how much damage we're able to do. Yeah, definitely not quite as much, right? For a Dokkan attack, that was pretty pitiful. But I will take all of these attack lowers. This is really, really nice. It makes me feel a lot more comfortable about... oh, yes! A triple attack lower. This guy's attack is bottoming out at this point. He's been hit with like 5 or 6 attack lowers at this point, right? That is super nice to see. So, yeah, I'm thinking we're probably safe. We're probably pretty good to get the W at this point. You know, because even if he super attacks us now, like, most of our units have built up hefty, you know, it's a very, very hefty defense numbers. You know, and then, pretty much every unit here has, like, guard or dodging on top of some good defense. And then he's been attack lowered so much that even if we do get hit with a super attack, we're probably not going to get hit that hard. So, you know, and because of our defense numbers going up so high, all of the same type orbs that we're getting is just healing us up. We're basically back to max. Oh, and that was the... Who gave us that heal? Was that the 23rd World Tournament Goku? Let's see. I actually have no idea where that heal just came from. Was that from Yamcha? Healing? No. It must have been from this guy, right? Surely. Or did we just get a start of turn heal from someone else? I have no idea where that heal came from. There's so many different effects with this team. That's why I like using this team, right? Because there's just so many different effects, you know, that we can see awesome things happen with. Oh, it was this. So can be activated. Oh, no. This is an active skill. Okay. Let's see. Was it in his passive, maybe? I genuinely have no idea where that heal came from. Was it the physical Goku? Or the God Goku here? Does he have, like, a healing... No. I genuinely have no idea where that heal came from. But hey, I will take it. Okay, and we're gonna get to use yet another active skill here. So let's go ahead and launch this one too. And we'll get the transformation into Super Saiyan Goku. Okay, awesome stuff. It's unfortunate that active skills don't reset the turn the way that giant transformations do. You know, because if you keep in mind, like, the fact that our God Goku is sealed right now, if we were to activate, like, the Piccolo Jr. giant form transformation, well, technically you can't, like, activate that because it happens on its own. But for giant transformations that you can actually activate, like the Piccolo, the orange Piccolo one, right? You activate that, and then when you defuse out of it, the turn essentially restarts, so the ceiling gets reapplied somewhere else, or like doesn't happen. So that is, you know, an effect that you can take advantage of. But unfortunately, that the same thing doesn't happen when you launch an active skill. So that is a bit of a bummer. So he is sealed for the turn. I'm thinking because of the type disadvantage, we'll go ahead and run it like this, and then we're gonna get lucky with the guard again. I have faith. I have faith. So we'll grab these orbs. Man, it is crazy seeing us all the way back up at 100% HP, considering how down and out we were. Considering, like, we got hit with that massive super attack on turn 1, and actually ended up going down to 1 HP at one point in this fight, right? Wow, and we see the nullification too. Oh my goodness, we're getting, like, every single... This is an amazing showcase for this team, right? We have seen about everything that can happen on this team happen. I think the only thing that we haven't seen yet is Yajirobe's active skill. If we were to go below 40% HP and then be able to launch his active, right? That's pretty much it. Yeah. We have seen absolutely everything else because we saw the Goku's revive. Oh, I think he also has an active skill though, right? If I'm not mistaken. I actually don't remember. Like I said, there's so many different abilities that this team takes advantage of. I have seen multiple of them for the first time ever with this running this team here. Okay, he sealed Tien. That's not good. Because obviously Tien gets all of his defense from his super attack. So that's actually really bad. We're definitely going to take some damage here. We just have to pray that there's not a super attack there, or we might actually take a KO. That could be really, really bad. Okay, so obviously we're going to want to keep Goku in the first slot here. Okay, and then we'll grab all these with Yamcha. Okay, can we see another nullification? That would be pretty convenient if he were to super attack right here. Oh, yeah, I guess since we've attack lowered him so many times and he's, like, bottomed out, I'm probably not too worried about TN in that final slot. I think we'll still double-digit tank. Nice, we do see another nullification. Lovely. That's awesome. And because it's not a dodge and it's actually a nullification, it technically counts as, like, getting hit by it. We still get to see the stat buffs go up, right? So that's pretty cool. Oh, and I completely forgot about that part of the kit, that TN could just dodge. This team is just so unstoppable. Oh man, our God Goku got sealed again. I wanted to be able to see his super attack effect, or just see his super attack animation before the fight was over there. That's a bit unfortunate. Okay, because of the way that these guys are linking up, it's probably smart. Let's just play it like this. Let's just play it this way. I think this is the smartest thing to do. Just for defensive purposes, to make sure that we don't take an L here. We're so close to getting the win, right? I was saying, you know, it would make sense to keep the 2 World Tournament units on rotation because they link up a little better. But, yeah, no, it's probably smartest just to do it this way. And then maybe, if we're lucky and we actually get 2 more turns here, we'll see the Super Saiyan Goku's super attack animations. Though, it is kind of funny, for 3 turns in a row, he has chosen to seal the physical type unit, who would essentially do the least amount of damage of any character on rotation, right? So, we have been getting a bit lucky there. Oh man, it actually looks like we're probably going to finish it off this turn. Yeah, maybe. I think Piccolo Jr. can do this. What do you think? What do you think? Do you have the power? Do we get the additional super? No. Okay, so one more turn. All right. Interesting stuff. Okay, so we still get hit that hard? Wow. No way. Because we got clapped, we get to see the Yamcha active skill. Lovely stuff. So what's going to be happening here? We get a full HP recovery, and it removes all allies' negative status effects. That is lovely. So Yamcha's seal is going to go away here. This is so amazing. This team has just been hard countering this event, like left and right. This is awesome. Okay, well, let's go ahead and see the Yajirobe active.
Good thing you found me, huh? Yeah. This ought to do it. Shinju beat.
Wow. What an amazing thing to happen. You'll love to see it. Alright, and I want to put Yamcha in slot 1 so that we can celebrate him getting his super attack back from the active skill, but I just don't want to play around with that. I trust Goku in slot 1 more. Obviously his defense is way higher, and if we were to get like supered or something right out the gates, I would just cry if we lost at this point, right? Okay, there we go. And this should be the final super attack of the video here. Jeez, that took us 30 minutes. You know, obviously, the event was elongated by the fact that we watched all of those amazing animations, but literally, we just saw every single possible animation that we could have on this team. That is absolutely crazy. I did not expect that at all, especially just running in blind with just, like, a team. You know, but that is a perfect example of why it's worth running a team like that. That's why when I go in blind on events, I love running that Earthbred Fighters team, because there's just so many different alleyways for you know, different opportunities. If you end up in low HP, you have counterplay. If you end up with high HP, you have counterplay. Like it doesn't really matter what happens. If the event, you know, if the enemy can be attack lowered, you can do something about it. If they can be stunned, you can do something about it, right? There's just always repeated answers because, you know, you've got guarding units, so, you know, you don't ever have to worry about type restriction. You know, there's dodging units, so if you have the capability to dodge, then you have that to rely on as well. It's just definitely a good way to go, right? Okay, so it looks like we got lucky here. There is not an additional mission. Just for being able to clear it is the only thing. So there we go. We got our 5 stones, and the next piece of our pretty crappy, albeit, Shadow Dragon support memory. Though it's worth noting that, you know, the Omega Shenron LR, you know, just got released on, or just got announced on JP Dokkan. So that is yet another Shadow Dragon Saga unit that will be able to take advantage of this support memory. So there you go. There's a one better use case for that support memory coming up soon, right? Okay, well, that was Naturon's Shenron beaten. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that absolutely ridiculous run. That was probably one of the most exciting challenge runs I've ever done, to be honest with you. So that is going to do it for this one. Don't forget to check out the Discord, link in description. I will catch you guys next time. Peace!